Welcome to Monday. We're starting the day off with Lunch Bunch, kind of. Dan's here.
Lunch Bunch Light.
Lunch Diet Lunch Bunch. It's funny because Matt, whenever we got up to the counter, Mal ordered a Cuban. I was going to order a Cuban, and then because she ordered it, I was like, oh, I'm not going to get that. And it turns out Dan ordered a Cuban. We could have all ordered Cubans. They have really good sandwiches here. Anyway, we've got a few errands to run today. Not with Dan. It's just coincidence that we're meeting Dan here. But we've got a few things we got to accomplish, and then ultimately we got to get back to the old house tonight because we got to patch some holes. Yeah.
Okay.
With whatever it is you do, not toothpaste. Toothpaste is what people do when they're running from the law. Yeah. Like when they're trying to get out of the house quick, they just do toothpaste and run. But if you
That's what
do
I do with the dorm.
did you put toothpaste in the walls? Really? You're supposed to use like special stuff. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like special.
Talk.
Talk. No? Oh God. I'm just gonna do whatever Mallory tells me to do. We just left a frame shop. If you remember back when we were in Japan, in Kyoto specifically, Mal got that print that she was super excited about, and we've just had it rolled up in a tube since then. And we are, so it says closed, but it's clearly open, and people are going, whatever. So we dropped it off at the frame shop, and we're getting it framed. So that is going to be hanging in our home, and we're really excited about it. It'll be done sometime this weekend. So now we are heading down into Myrtle Beach to do a few other errands, and then I think we're ready to do holes. It's not the way I wanted to say that, but yes, we're ready to do holes. It's really weird to see the garage so empty. Like, there was so much stuff in here. And now it's just the stuff that was here when we moved in, including this giant piano, this weird mantle thing, and St. Francis, who, does he have both hands? I guess he does. They're a little flat on one side, but he belonged to the house. Things look good here. Just a little strange that, you know, everything is gone. This is Mal's painting room. And it's so wild that now her room is so much bigger. It's one of those things that me and Mal have talked about, the fact that, you know, the whole situation was awful, that we suddenly had to move. But everything worked out better. I mean, there's a good chance that it couldn't have, where we would have been stuck, you know, in a smaller place, because the number of options we had weren't great. But one of those options happened to be really good, and that's what we went with, and it all worked out. But it could have been bad. It's just really nice now to be in that big space and to come back here and be like, wow, this is tiny. This is so tiny. Never in a million years could Mel have had her computer in here with all of her stuff. And I never really filmed much in here, but this was our bedroom. This is not the master bedroom. The master bedroom was the office, but we used this as the master bedroom so we would have plenty of room. And now the master bedroom, which was the office, is empty. And it's really weird to come in here and there's nothing here. The Billies are gone. The Billy bookcases aren't up at the new place yet, but they will be at some point. But it's just an empty room. Wild. There's still a few things laying around, but it's mostly some garbage type stuff. Everything's torn down. Crazy. A lot. This stuff was all here, and we used those, but those were already here. Kitchen's bare. God, that oven was terrible. It was so bad. I mean, we talked about it when we got it, but There's no timer. There's no window. There's no light. It was a bad oven because it's been a while now, but I believe what happened
Not
was
having a glass door, that is just crazy to me.
yeah.
You can't.
I didn't even know ovens came like this.
Well, being a baker,
Yeah.
that's just a big no-no.
Well,
You don't want to be a baker and use that kind of oven.
I can't. Huh?
You want to close this?
Yeah, I'll get it in a sec. Yeah, it's just I can't even remember exactly what it was, but I know that within just a small amount of time of us living here, the oven got messed up, and it was having electrical
It
issues.
was clicking, like sparking. You could
That's
hear
it.
the electrical sparks.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
And then
yeah, not good.
so we told the landlord, and she replaced it, and she did replace it with I think literally the cheapest thing on the face of the planet. But I mean, now we're moving, and it doesn't matter. I guess it's no longer our problem. That being said, there's a lot of good times here. We weren't here very long, 2.5 years compared to 4 at the apartment. But we still made a lot of memories here. There's still a lot of projects that we started or finished or both here, and I'm not gonna miss this place. I'm not gonna say that. I shouldn't say that. I'm not gonna miss this place. There's plenty of things that occurred here that we had to deal with living here that like I'm glad that we don't have to deal with again. Peggy was birthed here in this room, but Peggy also is a menace to this neighborhood because there's such a huge ingress problem with the internet here. So I'm glad to be away from that, where the internet seems to be working fine. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll finish up, and then probably within the next day or two, we'll be giving the keys back over to the landlord. All right. How's my bathroom? Probably cleaner than it's ever been. Yeah, this is my personal bathroom. Again, I don't know how often I ever showed us this stuff, but I think I gave a house tour when we first moved in here. All right, I'm done for real. I'm done reminiscing. I think the only thing I miss, only thing, is the view of the pond here. That's, I think, the only thing that'll be missed, because the cats really enjoyed it. But we have a little pond in our new place too, so does it ultimately matter? Probably not. All right, I'm done. Goodbye, place. On to bigger and better things. Wouldn't be a day in the house if we didn't get some stuff done. So let me show you the stuff that got done. It's pretty big, in my opinion. All of the shelves are now built. Check it out. Am I on auto? I hope I'm on auto color, because the color temperature of that and the color temperature of this is completely different. But if I did it right, the camera should slowly figure out that it's supposed to be a completely different color and change. It's starting to, slowly. So yeah, these are built now, which is good. I don't have any games on them yet, but it's something. Mount put the lamp up and installed the Philips Hue app so she could play with it.
Turn on the lights.
Magic. Change it to red.
I gotta open the app because I don't have it set for that for the talking.
Oh.
Give me a second. Ready?
The future is slow.
Red.
The future takes time.
Now it's red.
I see it. That's neat. It's a cool little contraption. So this also happened. I think I talked about it the other day, but I changed the lenses on the Blackmagic camera with Mao's camera. So we swapped lenses. So now she has a 20mm prime on a Micro Four Thirds, so it's actually 40mm or nearly. Same thing with this. So this is Micro Four Thirds camera also, and Mao's is a 1235, which is a 2470, and we decided to start using this because it makes more sense to switch. Now that we have switched, though, my old lens was a 1.7. This is a 2.8, so it's darker. And we were ultimately going to have lights up here anyway. There was no way around it because we had light coming in the first breakfast stream we did last Thursday. But I want that blacked out. I don't want light coming in. So what you see is what you get. And we're going to have to work with that. So yes, there is lighting in here. But there was always going to be lighting in here. It's not really that different to have it here for breakfast stream. Eventually when we do normal gaming streams, or even if we're just, before we get to that point, we're just doing monthly ones like we've been doing, we're going to have this setup. So now we have the setup. And the great news is that we can fit 3 people on this couch, or 4 if we really tried. And that, lens is so wide that we can just zoom it out and boom, we're all in the shot, everything's good. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Eventually, and I say eventually because I don't know when, but at some point I would really love breakfast stream to take place downstairs in natural lighting. That's what I would like. I think that this feels a little, I don't know, not off-putting, but there's something nice about breakfast stream having actual natural light. It makes it feel like morning, like breakfast. This feels like, I don't know, they faked the moon landing. But right now we have to deal with it because we need more lighting in here, and I can't let natural light in here with the games because it'll affect the spines and everything. So this is what we got. But the ultimate goal is to move breakfast stream downstairs into the dining room. I don't know when we'll get to that. Might be a little bit, but at least we have this set up for now. And I'm happy with this setup. I really am. I'm impressed that there's enough room to do all of this because we've got all of this space for the games back here. I've got Steely Dan, and I've got a whole space for group recordings, or mostly just Mal and me. And if I really wanted to, I think I could fit the chase up here also. I think that would be a bit tight now, but not impossible. It's something that we could do. I don't know if I mentioned that we ordered the furniture last night.
I don't know.
We ordered our furniture last night, some of the little extra things that we needed. Because this is up here, we needed more stuff downstairs. We actually ordered the exact same couch because we liked it so much. I may have mentioned all this before. Again, I've been pretty scatterbrained. And then the most exciting thing is that tomorrow our bed arrives. It was supposed to be here Wednesday, but it's actually going to be here tomorrow. And I'm super excited. So you guys will get a chance to see the bed that we ordered. We've been using the exact same bed since we got married and moved to Columbia. So that was in 2011. So it's almost 8 years old, and it's moved multiple times. And it's been a great bed. It's time to move on. One of the springs has come up, and you can feel it in your...
It's not bad. And
It's not bad.
We actually bought a pretty thick mattress topper to help that bed last for a bit.
It's not bad, but it's now for the guests. They can deal with it for short periods of time. And we got a bed, and I'm really excited about it. I've never owned a bed like this. I've never actually slept in a bed like this, and we'll talk about it more tomorrow. It was an purchase, but I'm excited for hopefully the quality of sleep that we'll get out of it, and also how nice it'll be to
turn the lights off.
Also, how nice it'll be to actually fit on the bed. Oh, look what you did! So cute. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's a lot of work, but we're getting there. And we told our landlord that we're going to give her the keys on Wednesday, so that chapter of our life is closing, and it's really exciting to have that done and be moving on into our next chapter. And I think we're going to do a lot of great things here, so I'm excited. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?